put myself into the thing. Hey there, guys, and welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. I'll be joined eventually by Nick. He's probably running late from class again, as per usual. So we'll see him in a little bit. Today, I'll go over the college basketball from my free pick video last night. We got a nice chunk of NBA games and then 3 hockey games. So should be a fun slate today. So we'll go ahead and throw the records in the chat for college basketball, NBA, and NHL. But before we jump into today's slate, we'll go ahead, look back at what happened yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. We ended up being profitable $31. So 0.31 units on the site because they go by units of 100. NBA swept the board. Detroit said F your points, and we're going to win outright. Kind of called that one because Dallas continues to suck on the road. So we got that one to go right. As for the other games, Philadelphia and Tampa Bay under the 6 winner. Pittsburgh and Vegas under the 6.5 loser. Cleveland State -5 and a hook winner, but the under in that game was a loser. Under in the Mississippi Valley State game was easy because Mississippi Valley State scored 38 points in 40 minutes. That's IUPUI level right there. Milwaukee, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, -5 and a hook winner. Patriots are mid. Already off to an 0-1 start for Circa this week. But the under hit at least. So at least I'm all right with that. Kind of a break-even game there. Dallas scored 5 goals. Under still lost. The over still lost. We had over 6. The game finished 5-0. But the over did hit in that Kansas Seton Hall game, so that was nice to see. UC Davis -6.5. They lost outright. That Washington-Seattle game was a mess because we had Washington in the over and ended up finishing Seattle in the under. Luckily, we had Florida money line. They won 5-1 against Vancouver. Arizona couldn't pull it through as a +218 dog, but the under in the Oregon-Washington State game was a winner. It ended up being up 0.31 units yesterday on the site. So hopefully, today we have another positive day. Hopefully it's a little bit more positive than yesterday. Then we'll see where it goes. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button. Social appreciation, subscribe, and share. Tim, lots of NBA today. Let's find some value. Let's do it. Good morning, my brothers. Tim, email. Oh, shoot. I got you. I'll do that as I'm going through. What's up, twins? Let's make that money. Let's get it. Let's get it today. Let's do it. Cavs -10. You will never see me laying 10 points. That's just not something I particularly like to do. You can have fun. I personally don't lay 10 points. Yo. Great morning. Yeah, I know you were on who do you call it? Buffalo last night. What's going on, chat? What's going on, Markel? Let's get it. We'll go ahead and start off with this game. We get Gonzaga taking on Baylor, which is a neutral site game, actually. It's not it's versus. It's a neutral. There we go. Gonzaga is a 2-point favorite. 161.5 is the total. And this one, there's no real line value on this one because I believe we have Gonzaga around a 1.5-point favorite area. But this one's a situational spot for me because Baylor is coming off of losing by 26 to Marquette, and that is the last thing everybody saw. Sure, we've seen Gonzaga get blown out, but against Purdue the other day, but at least they had a rebound game in between that. Baylor has not had the rebound game, and I think today will be their rebound game because I'm going after Baylor on the money line. I think it's +115. I'll take it at that price. I think this is a bounce back spot. I don't think that Baylor could have looked any worse than they did against Marquette. Buy a low spot on them. Let's go ahead and grab Baylor on the money line today. What does neutral site mean? It means it's not at either Baylor or Gonzaga. It's actually in South Dakota for whatever reason. So ECU -3. Thoughts? Once again, this would be another situational spot. East Carolina just lost as 15-point favorites to South Carolina State. We have them as a 3.5 point favorite. So, yeah, it would be a half-point lean towards them. We'll see. Probably not betting it, though. Good morning, my guy. Let's get it. Good morning. Good morning. Now we'll head to the NBA because I'm going to start running through these games. We'll start off with the Washington Wizards and the Charlotte Hornets. Washington is a 3-point road favorite. Total of 224 now in this game, and the total has gone up. It was a 221.5. Now it's a 224. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Home dogs. 63, 46, and 3 against the spread, hitting at 58%. You know what that means, right? I'm going to keep on riding the home doggy. Go ahead, give me Charlotte. I grabbed him on the money line at +130. You can grab 3 points. That's fine. I'm just going to keep running with the home dogs. Washington kind of struggling on the road this year. 3-7 on the road. 4-4-2 against the spread. So kind of a meh there. I know Charlotte is probably one of the worst, if not the worst team in the league. Well, Spurs will argue that one with them, but they're one of the worst teams in the league, and it's kind of scary to back that. Don't care. Go ahead and give me Charlotte money line in this one. Come on, Markel. I thought you knew this stuff, man. Give me Wizards. No, thank you. Is Brandon Ingram back? If not, I want to back the. There is zero chance. And they are a home dog to the Spurs. I want nothing to do with the Spurs. The Spurs are on a no bet list because after their 5-2 start, they are now 1 for their last 15 games. If we got one win, they're 1-14 the last 15 games or whatever that is. I want zero to do with them. Let me pull up the injury report, though. New Orleans Pelicans. No, Brandon Ingram is still out. Got crushed yesterday with hockey. I thought I was solid the stretch. Am I still good? All right. I thought my thing just kind of loaded for a minute. Hopefully I'm still alive. Hopefully I'm still going good. Let's see. No. There you go. Yeah, I bet on them when they won that one game. I want to bet on them when they win their second. Yeah, I know. You're also the person that bet the Indiana Fever like every single game. So I understand what you do. We'll go ahead and head to this game where the Miami Heat are taking on the Boston Celtics. Celtics are 7.5 point favorites, which has dropped from the 8.5, which is a little bit interesting. Now, Boston is 11-1 at home, 9-3 against the spread, and Boston teams this year at TD Garden are 23-1 or 19-1 or whatever it is. They're insane. Boston teams have been absolutely killing it at home, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another blowout today. Did I bet it? No, that line movement's kind of worrying me. That it dropped from 8.5 to 7.5. Is there an injury report that we need to worry about for that game? Jimmy Butler is questionable, which could be he's not ruled out yet, which could be it. But I kind of just stayed away from this game. Although lean Boston. All good. Celtics beat down number 2. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just not gonna lay 8.5, 7.5 points on them right now. I did lay 7 points with one team today, but It's not this game though. Milwaukee Bucks are hosting the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bucks are 8.5-point favorites. 230.5 is the total in this game. We kind of looked through this one. The Lakers are 12-8 this year, 2-6 on the road, so they're not a good team on the road. Speaking about good teams at home, though, Milwaukee Bucks are 11-2 at home, 9-4 against the spread. So they've actually been a solid home team this year. I would lean towards the going after the Bucks, but this is a very similar spot to the Celtics. I think like 7's kind of the most I want to lay in the NBA, which I laid that with one team today already. But Milwaukee's, I'm not going to go after this game. Now this line movement does make sense because I could have gotten an 8 last night. It's a 8.5 now, so it's already moving in that direction. Lean Bucks, didn't bet it. May try to throw a teaser together with Boston, Milwaukee, and Golden State. That's the other team that I have that I laid the points on, just to get them down to smaller favorites. That might be an idea, but I'm not going after that one. I feel like betting Pistons has been like betting the Fever. Worked last night, plus 200 in game with the lead. There you go. I like Charlotte and maybe the over. I like Charlotte, yes. Give me Buffalo minus 9.5, man, in CF. In college football? They're still playing? Oh, wow. I forgot that game even existed. Go ahead. I mean, I'm not going after that game. I have really no interest in it, but you have fun with that. Celtics minus again. That's fair. Maryland over 145. I think that we had that exactly at that number, so have fun with that one. Last night you had to bet the Pistons no other way. I had the Pistons. I took the points. I didn't grab the money line, but I had the Pistons. We'll go ahead and move on to this game, which this one's had a little bit of line movement, which is a little bit weird. And I'm wondering why. Because the Nuggets went from a 1.5-point road dog to a 2.5-point road favorite. So that's a really weird line movement. I kind of stayed off the side in this one. Because I was leaning Denver last night when they were a point dog or whatever. When they were dogs last night, I almost went after them. But now that they're 2.5-point faves, it doesn't make sense anymore. Well, it makes sense. They're a better team, but this one I did go after something though, and I've already gotten some line movement in my favor. I got the over 231.5. These two teams, Denver has been they've been doing well scoring lately, 115 points a game, and they've been definitely been able to do stuff on the offense side. Defense has gotten better lately, but this is still a team that I think is going to be a title contender. So I think their defense will get better, but with it, I think this one goes over. I'm taking the over. Because on the opposite side, Atlanta, 114 points a game, 113 points allowed. I feel like this one could definitely get on the upper side, where Denver probably scores 125 tonight. I do like Denver in general in this game. They're on a good streak right now. They've won 4 games in a row and 5 out of their last 6, and covering spreads in the 5 wins that they've had. So I would lean towards Denver, but I can't anymore because they're a road favorite. I can't back a road favorite. But I am on the over in that one. Bucks minus, I can understand that one. Wright State was shit last night. It happens. It happens. It was obvious that Pistons had a chance. Yep. Denver over. Yes, I like the Denver over. We'll head to this game, which we get the Brooklyn Nets, who are hosting the Toronto Raptors. The Nets are 1.5, 2-point favorites, with a total of 224 in this game. And this is just a kind of a play. I will back Toronto at home. On the road, No, thank you. They're 3-8 on the road this year, and most of those games aren't close. Let's see. They've won 3 games on the road this year. Those were at Detroit. We've seen what they've done this year. At San Antonio, who doesn't win in San Antonio, and then at Miami, which was off to a really rough start to the year. Nothing impressive. Now, this is not me liking the Nets or backing the Nets. This is me fading Toronto on the road. I'm taking the Nets -2. I got it at -2 last night. It's down to 1.5. That's fine, whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and grab Brooklyn tonight to take care of the Raptors. For sure. The Joker will feast tonight with no Capella, 100%. Wizards, Hawks, Raptors, and Spurs, all money line plus 225. I'm against you, and I want nothing to do with Spurs. Luck. Give me the Raps. I cannot back the Raptors on the road. Nets, that I will do. Give me the ECU Pirates -3.5 on the hardwood. We have it at exactly a 3.5, so I don't know whether or not I'll end up going after that. We'll move on to this game, which is kind of gross. You get the Orlando Magic taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland's a 10.5 point favorite now. 217 is the total. I know. Cleveland 9-1 at home, 8-1-1 against the spread. I am not laying 10 points. Even against Orlando, that's 1-9 on the road this year and 3-6-1 against the spread. Will Cleveland blow them out? Yes. Will I lay double digits in the NBA? Absolutely not. This one ends up being a complete stay away from me. I'm not going to fault anybody from grabbing Cleveland. I'm just not going to because I don't lay that many points. It's just not something I do. So I'm staying completely away from this game. Toronto couldn't even beat New Orleans on the road without CJ and Ingram. Yeah. You believe in the Magic? Normally, I would say yes if Orlando was home. They're not. Let's keep on rolling through this NBA card. Memphis is hosting the Philadelphia 76ers. Memphis is a 5-point favorite, total of 217 in this game. I'm pulling up the injury report to see what's still going on in this one. Embiid is back. He's been back for 2 games now, so at least we've seen a little bit from him. Still no Harden, which I still think we're going to be without for return on Monday against Houston. So he'll be back next week. Desmond Bane's still out for the Memphis Grizzlies, and Tyrese Maxey will be missing today's game as well for the Philadelphia 76ers. But the Sixers have been covering. They've been covering since they kind of lost them. They've actually covered in 8 out of their last 10. They're kind of a covering machine right now. Am I going after it? No. This one's another kind of stay away. I will say Memphis, another really good team at home. At home. 7-2 at home, 6-3 against the spread. So they're winning and covering at home. But this is not something I'm going to go after. This one will be a pass for me as well. Hi, awesome Tim. Hi, Nina. How you doing? Hi, Rat. Cleveland under and minus the points. I'm not going to fault you for taking it. Going to take Cavs team total over. That I could probably get behind. What are they at for today? What is their team total? Because that might be a different story. Cleveland Cavaliers team total 113 and a hook. That I can get behind. But taking the minus the 10 points is not something I'm going to do. So there you go. Oh boy, we'll go on to this game, which the New Orleans Pelicans are against the San Antonio Spurs. Pelicans are 7-point road favorites, total of 232 in this game. No, I am not grabbing the home dog in this one. And the Spurs are one of 2 teams that I just will not do this with. It's them and the Lakers. I do not trust the Lakers either. But Spurs at least gave their fans hope for the first 7 games. Because they started off the year 5-2, which was a great start. And since then, 1-15, 1-14. This is not a team I'm going to back. This one ends up being a complete stay away from me, and I'm just going to move away from this game. I want nothing to do with it. Goodbye. I like the Kent State Flashers. Yes, I like Kent State today against the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State. 100%. I'm with you on that one. Oh boy, another humongous spread today that I'm just not particularly interested in going after. Houston Rockets are against the Phoenix Suns. The Suns are 11.5-point favorites. 228 is the total. So another one. Rockets 2-11 on the road, 6-7 against the spread on the road. The Suns 12-1 at home. They're right up there with they have the best home record in the NBA. Good for them. 9-4 against the spread at home as well. And why am I not going after them? They're minus 11.5. They're double digits. No, thank you for double digits in the NBA. This one ends up being a complete stay away. Once again, I'm just not going to go and lay that many points. It's not worth it to me. Maybe in a teaser, but I'm not going after it. Will the Suns blow them out? Probably. Am I betting it? No. Pass on that game. Yes. Didn't Suns just play before, or am I tripping? Suns played. Their last game was against Chicago. So, last game was against Chicago. There you go. Play them. I got you. Parlay, team total over, Cavs and Suns. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Suns kicked the Bulls out of their building. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. What's up, Tim? You hit the like button. I appreciate that. I said hook them yesterday, and they didn't cover. So, what are you getting at? Didn't they win by 5? They were 6.5-point faves. They didn't cover. Unless I'm missing something. All right, let me look. Where's Texas? Yeah, they won by 5. Creighton covered. There you go. You bought 2 down to 4. All right. Well, the normal line was 6.5, so they did not cover the normal line. We got 2 more games, and if Nick's not here by the time we hit hockey, then we're not going to be doing hockey today. So we'll keep on rolling through the games. Utah is a 4.5-point favorite in Indiana. Against Indiana. Utah is at home. 238 is the total in this game. And guess what we're not going to do? We're not going to trust the Jazz as a favorite because the Jazz don't cover spreads. So instead, what we're going to do in this game is we're going to have the Pacers. Pacers, 12-9 this year, 13-8 against the spread. They're a meh team on the road. They're 5-5, but 6-4 against the spread. Utah Jazz. Here's the stat I wanted to look at. At home as a favorite this year, 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-6, 2-6. 2-6 as a fave this year. They're 14-10 against the spread, meaning they're 12-4 against the spread as a dog. You back them as a dog, you don't back them as a favorite. Pacers plus the points in this game. I wouldn't talk anybody off that. I think it's a plus 170 money line. But I won't talk anybody off of that. But I'm going to be on the Pacers today. Text Nick Roltic. Are you coming on today? So there you go. Taking the Indiana Pacers. Why isn't my... All right, my computer's not plugged in. Cool. Everything's going right. All right. 4.5. I got you. Come on, Nick. Need that hockey. He better come. Pass on the Phoenix game. That is completely fair. Give me Cam rising. If he rises again, you're taking the Utah Utes tonight. I like it. Why isn't my charger working? And I'm throwing stuff ever. Ow, that is hot. Everything's going well. It's fine. No scroller. No, I don't have a scroller. I'm just going over the games. Scroller has all the records in it. Betting Pacers as a road dog gives me flashbacks. Let's go. There you go. Final game of the day. And it's going to be the Chicago Bulls taking on the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors are 7-point faves, total of 236 and a hook. And this is the only bigger favorite that I went after today because I am on the Golden State Warriors today. I grabbed them at 7. That's kind of like my max. Bulls not good on the road, 4-7 on the road this year. 5-5-1 against the spread, and they're dealing with no injury report today. That's kind of nice for them. But Golden State, they are two separate teams. You got home Golden State and you got road Golden State. Road Golden State is dog crap. Home Golden State is really good. Home Golden State is 9-1, 7-3 against the spread at home. They have been phenomenal. Their one loss was the second game of the year against Denver. So they are a very, very solid home team, and that's what I'm going to be going after today. I'm taking Golden State. I normally don't take them all that often, but I'm taking them -7 today against the Bulls. Nick putting in extra credit, whatever he wants. Indy. Yes, Indiana, 100%. And Golden State minus the points. Yeah, yep, I'm on that one as well. But that is all the NBA games. We get no Nick. I'm not even sure what he has today. Does he have anything up on the site? Let's see. I don't think he has anything up on the site even yet. Nope, nothing on the site either. Cool. Good job, Nick. I appreciate your help. Unbelievable. So I got nothing for hockey today because I'm not the hockey capper. And I didn't look at it because there was a big NBA slate. So that looks like it's going to be all for today. Good morning, Untouchable. Welcome to the stream. Unless Nick comes while I do the closing segments and everything, that is fine. Paying some bills. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It is all linked down below. Check out DraftKings for your sportsbook. Bet $5 on any NFL team, and you receive $200 in free bets. Use the link in the description below, or download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the promo code EarlePMP when you guys sign up. Finally, make sure you guys check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets, sporting event ticket needs. ESP at checkout, $20 off your first purchase. Here's my scroller, aka recap for today. Here you go. We're taking Baylor against Gonzaga. That's one that we're going to take. We're taking Charlotte. We're taking the over in the Hawks game. We're taking the Brooklyn Nets. We're grabbing the Pacers, and we're grabbing the Bulls. Sorry, the Warriors. Not used to saying that one. I'm used to fading them. But that's the recap for today. That's my scroller per se. So there you go. Check the other site. What do you mean check the other site? We can only post to one spot. I'm staring at it right now. The last play that he put up was Florida -127 yesterday. So there you go. Was a rough roller coaster yesterday. Had a Goliath, Nashville, Montreal, Detroit, St. Louis, Minnesota, Florida, Washington, Arizona. Jeez. So there you go. Was feeling good, then it all went downhill. Looking for a bounce back. I got you. What's next half for NHL? I got not a clue. Oh, his bet stamp. I could look that up. Hold on. Let's go check out his bet stamp. Earle Sports Bets. Here we go. He's got Ottawa and the under in the Columbus game. Ottawa under in Columbus. There you go. That's the 2 plays he's got on Betstamp. Give me the Islanders puck line on the ice. Have fun with that. Yeah, I figured it out. We're good. Hey Tim. Hi Tiffany. How you doing? All right. Well, no Nick today, so we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Want to thank everybody for hanging out and watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with some, I don't know, maybe some college football, some more college basketball. College Buffalo. I have zero interest in that game. That game means nothing. And UTSA and college football. Sure, I like UTSA and college football. Yep. But that's gonna do it for today. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets. Good luck, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.